Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another video. I'm your host, Johan, and the name of this channel is Make It an Amazing Day. Make it. It's your choice. It's your decision what kind of day you're going to have. History lesson. Is it okay if you're a Christian and you practice another religion? That's the question. Is it okay if you're a Christian and you practice another religion? The short answer, I'm sure that many pastors around the world would say, no, it's not okay. Let's look at history. The oldest monotheistic religion is Judaism. One God. And those books of Judaism, which specifically the first 5 books of the Old Testament, the Torah, they were believed to be written around the time of Abraham. They started to be written, okay? So the Old Testament basically, pretty much, is Judaism, that religion, the religion that the Jewish people practice, the people of Israel. The Old Testament, especially the 5 books of the Torah, is Judaism, that religion. After the death of Jesus, history says, and the birth of the followers of Jesus as a group came about, they were all Jewish people who still believed in the Old Testament, the Jewish religion, Judaism, but believed that Jesus was the Messiah that was predicted to come in the Old Testament in several verses. So you had 2 religions at the time to a degree, but it's written that Christianity was a branch of Judaism. Christianity was a branch of Judaism because they were Jewish people practicing the Jewish religion, but they believed Jesus is the Messiah. Around 300 AD, Common Era. Pretty close to the time King Constantinople that I mentioned the other day, the newly converted Christian king, decided to make a book. First, he decided that the followers of Jesus has to be organized. Then he decided to make a book and called spiritual religious scholars from around the world to decide what books were going to go into that book, which became the Bible. And when I say to decide what books go into it, I'm talking about ancient scrolls, ancient writings. And around that time, Christianity split off from Judaism. They did not want to be affiliated with Judaism because the Jewish people did not believe Jesus was the Messiah. Jewish people to this day are still waiting for the Messiah. So the followers of Jesus said, we are no longer associated with the religion Judaism. Christianity is going to be its own religion. And the book that came out of that is the New Testament, the story of Jesus, written long after, in some cases, Jesus died. Around 700 AD, Common Era, Islam was born, if you could say. Now, Islam, to a degree, came out of the religion Judaism, and Christianity. How is Islam associating itself in the Quran with Jesus? The Quran mentions Jesus over 90 times. People that follow the Islam faith have great admiration and respect for Jesus. And like the Jewish people, they don't believe he was the Messiah. But he's mentioned 90 times in the Quran. So what does this have to do with being a Christian? Is it okay if you're a Christian and you practice another religion? The short answer is no. However, albeit nonetheless, you're doing it. You are practicing Christianity and another religion, Judaism. You're not only practicing another religion, you're practicing a religion that believes Jesus was not the Messiah. If you're following the Old Testament, especially the 5 books of the Torah and teachings from the Old Testament, if you're a Christian and you are applying those teachings to your life, Psalms, Proverbs, all of it, especially the books of the Torah, you're applying those teachings to your life, you are practicing another religion, along with Christianity. I don't care what you have to say to try to say, no, that's not true. The truth is, it is true. So you're a Christian. You're using the Old Testament. You're practicing another religion, Judaism. And not just another religion, you're practicing a religion that believes Jesus was not the Messiah. It's okay. It's okay. I know Christians who have added to their daily routine teachings from, say, Buddhism or the Tao. And if you're one of those people and you've been criticized for it, I wouldn't even take it with a grain of salt. I wouldn't even address it if somebody says, you can't do that. Because the people that are accusing you most likely have never thought that as a Christian, if they're using the Old Testament, the 5 books of the Torah, Psalms, Proverbs, and those teachings, they're actively practicing another religion. And these people that say that you can't practice or use beliefs from Buddhism, okay, those Christians that are saying that are contradicting themselves because they're practicing Judaism. Remember the other day when I said it's a wonder why the Old Testament was included with the New Testament, that King Constantine had that Bible put together with Judaism, Old Testament, Christianity, New Testament. You have been studying, you have been practicing, and you've only been calling yourself a Christian, but you're studying, you are practicing, you are putting into your life teachings from 2 religions, Christianity, New Testament, Judaism, Old Testament. And again, you're not only practicing another religion, you're practicing a religion that believes Jesus was not the Messiah, that the Messiah is yet to come. Make it an amazing day. Make it. It's your choice. It's your decision what kind of day you're going to have. And not just that, make it an amazing life. It's your choice. It's your decision what kind of life you're going to have. So why not have a good one? Keep your heart kind. Keep your mind calm and clear. And how about I add this? Learn history. Learn history. Johan out.